preparing for the doom and gloom that he put onto himself.
You're on. Let's do this. Oh, that's done. Oh, crap.
I want to remind you, this was his idea. I never put him up to this. So what's up guys, my name is Gabriel and today I brought a very special guest. This is Johnny Benco from the Bounty Hunters team here in Puerto Rico. Johnny is actually the owner of a pistol that I've wanted to review for a very long time. That is the SSP18 by Novritsch. So today we're going to be talking about all of the specs, all of the text, how it's built, how it feels, and we're going to do a little shooting test. Johnny can tell you all about his experience on field with this pistol and whether or not it's actually worth it. So let's check it. As soon as I hit the button. Yeah. Okay. I can't even believe this. Anyway, as I was about to say, this has to be one of my favorite pistol builds in general. It is super lightweight, super thin, really comfortable and ergonomic. I feel like it's the right amount of length. Not too snubby, not too long. So the first very noticeable thing, this is a Glock type build, somewhat like a Glock 17, and it has the cutout here on the slide. This is an aluminum slide on a polymer body. It is super comfortable. It has a very nice balance. It's not too front heavy, not rear heavy, but mainly all of the weight is in the magazine itself. As you guys can see, this has a threaded counterclockwise outer barrel. Pretty standard. You can add any attachment that you want to it and just screw it back on. Right now it is pretty concealed. It won't really give you away, but if you look down the barrel you can still see the orange tip. Now to this you can add any tracer unit, suppressor, whatever you really want to kind of make the build your own. So moving a little bit farther back, you have the fiber optic front sight. Now this is actually a really good high quality one. No wiggle in it. It is very bright. It refracts light very well. Now the rear sights don't have any dots, any marks, but you could always paint them yourself. I know a lot of people that do that. He has a very staple fluted outer barrel that Novritsch tends to have on his replicas, but the interesting part is this has no jiggle. And the reason that this is set up to have such little wiggle is because this pistol can go semi and full auto at 17 rounds per second. So of course, if you're going to be going full auto, you don't want an outer barrel wiggle because that can lead to braking inconsistencies and just overall not a good time. So the fire selector is on the left hand side. This is not an ambidextrous pistol. On the upward position it is semi, and on the downward position it is full auto. So on the bottom of the pistol right here in the receiver you have an actual Picatinny rail for all of your attachments. Now you can put flashlights, you can put a camera, you can put anything that you want. It has a pretty standard match style Glock trigger where it has the little like trigger safety lever. Aside from that, this doesn't have a standard flip safety or anything. So a noteworthy thing is that this magazine holds 24 BBs, which is actually a pretty decent amount. So these magazines come in CO2 and green gas. If you live in a colder climate, that might be something that you want to look into. Aside from that, this pistol comes in 4 different color combinations. Comes in an OD green, in a gray, tan color, and straight black. So that's really cool depending on what kind of like camo you're using, what setup you have. It has basically one of everything. All right, so moving over to the internals, it has, like I said, the reason that the outer barrel doesn't jiggle is a specialized fixed outer barrel. Kind of really helps with that consistency, not having it lock up in full auto or anything. You can see that this has a maple leaf bucking already in there. And stock, it also comes with a 6.01 inner barrel. So this is meant for precision. Johnny actually uses 0.3 grams and he's had a great experience with it, but I feel like he can tell you about that a little bit better himself.
Okay guys, my experience with this, everything's been good. I used to run this gun. I loved it. I never thought I was gonna actually change it until this came out. I bought it to try it out. The truth is, I was pleasantly surprised. I did not think I was gonna change my gun.
Even I'm tempted to get this as my next secondary, but this all depends on what it shoots like. So we're going to do a shooting test in a second, and we'll see if this is actually worth the money or if maybe it's just a lot of overhype because of name. So we have a target set up at about maybe 25-30 feet. This is where I would feel comfortable shooting a pistol. After that, we're gonna try a little bit farther, and then we're going to do some full auto work. We're just gonna take turns and see what the spread looks like to see how accurate this pistol is. So 10 shots, let's see how this goes. Wow, I am not used to this. Take a closer look at the box first, and then Johnny will take a shot and probably show me up. Okay, so let me see that first shot. That first shot was this one. Dead center, that was beautiful. And the second shot was this one. I hit here, 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 these two. So a little bit lower left. So there probably is some, like, I'm not used to the recoil. Maybe I'm overcompensating. But the first shot was dead on, and the recoil was crisp. I'm pretty sure I'm just not used to it. I was never good at pistols, but Johnny here is used to pistols. So let's see what he has to offer, and let's see if he shows me up on the aim test. Empty out. Total probably like 13 shots. Way better than I did. Let's check it out. So yeah, he kept all of his shots in this region. A little bit wider than the target, but still really, really good. He didn't whiff like I did. Something to keep into consideration, this circle target is smaller in my hand. This is about torso sized. Here's Johnny for comparison. If you're able to hit that wherever, you're going to be able to hit a person. But right now we're just going to like take it way farther and kind of just see how it goes. Right now we're standing about 50 feet away. It's starting to look really small, and I would say that this is about as far as I would take a pistol. So let's take some shots to it and try and see how well it still does. More so about if it'll hit or not, and see how it goes. All right, 10. I only missed one, and it was because I whiffed at the start. But once I got the feel for like the trajectory, straight shots. Johnny, just take your shots, and then we can check close up a little bit later. Let's get closer to that box and see how it goes. So this is the box right here. Wow, this is really punched in. Yeah. As you can see, all of the shots are basically around here, kind of close to the center. And out of about 48 shots, we missed 3, which lets you know how accurate this thing is. Considering the fact that we started at about a reasonable 30 feet, but then we moved up to about 50-ish, and this box was starting to get really hard to hit, but we still landed those hits. So the accuracy is really good. And also, you can see in the back here, the back flap also received some damage after going through the first layer. That kind of just proves how much strength is behind those hits.
You're definitely going to feel it. And then the important part that we can mention. You're definitely going to feel it. And then the important part that we can mention, with the 30s, let's go and play. And you can hit it anyway.
Yeah. All right, so of course, one of the major selling points of this pistol is the fact that it can also go full auto at 17 rounds per second. So of course we have to try it out. So we're going to be shooting at the same box, but we're not going for accuracy. We already showed you that. We're just gonna try and hit the box and just see if the rate of fire is actually as fast as advertised. So let's check it.
Ready? Let's do it again.
That is so fast.
So that was crazy. Seeing it from a pistol is wild. Like, that's really, really odd. All right, let's see. This is my first time ever shooting this full auto. So let's see how it feels. Let's see if I can even hit the target. That was halfway through out of gas, but I still hit most of them. I'm impressed. I was able, the first one missed. Like, I gotta be honest, the first one missed. Even though the magazine, I feel like it's just cooled off.
Yeah,
it's a little bit cold.
More gas.
Yeah, we've been shooting quite a bit. Full auto is a fun switch, and I feel like that's what you use when you're just trying to catch up to somebody. But if you're going for like precision, long range or something like that, that kickback might set you off quite a bit. But regardless on all of that, it is still super fun to use. All right, so Caleb is actually here helping us record this video. Everybody say hi. Hi. And as per usual, Caleb is a hella masochist. Caleb actually wants to be the target for a full auto shooting to experience and try and see what that would feel like. And I'm actually curious myself, not curious enough to get in front, but we'll find out through him. Right now, Caleb is going to suit up with some of Johnny's extra gear so that he doesn't get blown up.
I won't get blown up.
He's preparing for the doom and gloom that he put onto himself.
You're on. Let's do this.
All right, so Caleb's over there. Say hi.
Hi.
We're gonna try and get him. Just do a little dynamic test. He's gonna be running around side to side. Johnny's gonna try and get him in semi, and I'm gonna be using full auto, and we'll see how easy it is to kind of catch up to him.
So you're gonna start moving it around, right? Ready?
Oh, wait, so Johnny's shooting me?
Yep.
The first time.
Whoa.
All right,
Move.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm gonna die. Oh, that stung. Oh, crap. Ah, my chest. Oh my God, this is the worst. Oh, he's missing! Oh, that did not miss! I survived, guys! You can survive too! Don't forget it!
I want to remind you, this was his idea. He wanted this. I never put him up to this. Caleb, I have good news and bad news. The good news is it won't last more than 3 seconds. The bad news is everything's gonna happen in 3 seconds. You ready? You good? Are you done with your eulogy? All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my God! Ah, why the thighs? Why the thighs?
That's it. That's all it takes. Let's talk to Caleb. Let's see what he's feeling. How you doing there, buddy?
I was excited at first.
Did you immediately regret it?
Oh, definitely. I was terrified. Then
Yeah.
you got my thighs.
Percentage-wise, how much do you think it hit?
Oh, how many hits?
Like 60, 70, 80%. How
No,
much?
I would say up in the either high 80s or low 90s. Like a bunch of them got me.
That's
a bunch.
good. How about in full auto? I know I missed a lot more because, again, sprays.
Yeah.
But do you feel like it was a reasonable amount?
No, definitely. It was a reason. It was more than reasonable. You got me.
Wait, hold up. Johnny, was this here before?
No.
Are you kidding me? Get over here. You see that? That's a BB that got encrusted in the
Wait,
foam of
what?
the helmet.
What?
Encrusted
In the pad of the
foam.
helmet.
In the helmet?
Yeah, take off the helmet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like,
See, and you thought me running around was gonna be stupid. That's epic.
look at that.
Thank God we got hit in a helmet.
Yeah, thank God. That is crazy. Do you know how thick this foam is? Like, that is crazy strong. So let's take it back under the roof because I am baking out here on Tasty White.
Especially me with this helmet and full
Yeah,
gear.
100%. Let's get a little bit more comfortable and we can talk about our last thoughts and our experience with the shooting and whether or not we think that this pistol is a good choice. But I feel like we kind of already know that. So final thoughts on the SSP18. You guys saw we just did the testing. It was really good. It is super comfortable, lightweight. The only thing that I would say is a little bit of a downside on my end is the fact that once you're full auto, the kick is strong because of like the rate of fire. So shooting steady on full auto is really difficult. But with semi, super crisp blowback, super nice. Love the construction. Tell me a little bit about your personal experiences because you've already fielded this quite a few times.
Yeah, well, actually, like we were talking at the beginning of the video, I'm a Glock user. This one, I'll definitely recommend it for the price too. Like the other ones, a normal Glock will cost you about $200.
For the price, this is a lot of bang for your buck. The good thing about Novritsch, whether you like his product line or not, you have to admit his internals are solid. Like he basically builds pre-modified, pre-upgraded replicas and you don't have to worry about it. Like you don't have to put in the effort. So if you just want to get on the field and go and not worry about it, this is perfect choice. So for the price, for the build, for the quality, I think this is absolutely perfect for anybody that just wants a reliable sidearm that will not fail them. Caleb.
Yes.
What do you think about it?
It stings, so it's good.
So that's gonna be all for today's video. I wanna give a huge thank you to Johnny. You were the one that showed me and my team the entire PR community. I'm gonna link your Facebook group down in the description so you guys can go check him out. So you can just look him up on Facebook, Bounty Hunters Airsoft Team. They have this logo right here. You're gonna see him super quick. Amazing people, every single one of them. So huge thank you, and huge thank you to all of you watching. Please leave down in the comments below, what did you think? Do you think this is worth the money? Would you get it yourself, or do you have any other options that you're looking for instead?
Before we end, if you're in Puerto Rico, you see us on the field, ask me, I'll let you use it.
100%. If you're in Puerto Rico and you see us, any of us on the field, do not be afraid to come up to us. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. All of my links are down below to all my social medias. So have a nice day. Stay sharp.
Now, Caleb, jump.
Jump in the pool. Go, 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 go.